All right, it's all good. I'm not here to impress anybody. All right, here we go. So, right here. What do you call the line that crosses two parallel lines? TransUnion. Someone put TransUnion. No, that's a credit union. So it's not TransUnion. Okay. Is it Trans Am? No, it's not a Trans Am. That's a car. Transylvania? No, that's a movie. Transcend? No. So is it transformation or transversal? Anybody? Transversal. So if you put C, put a little check. That means you got it right. Okay. If you put a C, put a little check. That means you got it right. Okay. The next one. All right. So if you look at the next one, here you have, if you draw the circle, they're already across. Okay. They're already across. So that is called what? It's not corresponding. It's called vertical. So you should have put it at E. For vertical, because they're already across, vertical, so E. Okay, so if you got it right, put a little check. If you got it wrong, put an X or a sad face and then put your answer, whatever the answer is. Let's say it's E and then circle it, okay? Let's go to number 3. Look at, they're side to side. So those are called adjacent. Remember, adjacent, so that's your letter B. Okay, B. Number 4. Now they're on two different parallel lines, so I'm going to draw the circle. Okay, so this one would actually fall on top of that. What do you call that? Anybody? They're not alternate interior, huh? Corresponding, yes, because they fall on top of each other like a sandwich. Bam. So that's corresponding. That's your A. Okay, so that's your A. 5 is, oh, okay. Now they're opposite, so they're going to be alternate interior or exterior. So remember, okay, so remember that this is your interior, so it's not there. But again, if you draw two circles, this 3x minus 1 will land right there. So they're across, right? So it's not vertical, they're alternate exterior. So that's letter D. So if you got it right, put a little check. If you got it wrong, so I could see that you understand your mistake. All right? Again, we're on page 22. It's the mini test from last week. What about 6? What do you think 6 will be? 6. 6. Well, let's draw the circle. Right? This 2x plus 8 will be right here. They're across from each other, but they're not vertical because I had to move it. But they're alternate interior because, again, they're inside, which is letter C. Okay? C. Again, if you got it right, put a little check because I'm going to look at that. I want to see if you understand where you made your mistake. And then here, draw two circles. The 3x minus 1 will actually fall on the 2x. It will fall here. So they are what? Corresponding. Same thing. A. Okay? A. So there are your answers. Let me go ahead and pause the video real quick. Okay? So let's go ahead to number 9. I'm going to do it the way some kids did it. So what they did is they took away the 6x. All right? Right here. Negative 6x, negative 6x. All right? So this is a 0. This is where they got confused. Right here they put 4x. No. If you do your t-chart, 2x minus 6, it's actually negative 4x. So this is where they messed up right there. This should have been negative 4x plus 3 equals negative 21. See? So then over here, then you take away 3 on both sides. And then you get negative 4x equals plus or minus negative 21, negative 3, which is negative 24. Negative 24. You see that? Using the t-chart. Now I have to divide by negative 4, which is positive 6. So your answer is positive 6. All right? Positive 6. So check your work, see what you did wrong, correct it. All right? Correct it. Go ahead and stop for a bit. I'll go ahead and stop real quick. All right, pause it. Next one. Let's do number 10. Here we go. So remember, cumbia. The other way. All right, here we go. All right, so anyways. So again, when you draw the circles, this x plus 3 will be right here. So they're across from each other, which means that they're going to be the same. Remember, the only time you add them together is when they're side to side, which equals 100. Everything else, it's going to be the same. So here, it's minus 9. Okay, 7x minus 9, all right? Minus 9. All right, minus 9. Minus 9. All right. So now, what do we do? So now this is a 1. So again, I'm going to do it a way where some kids did it and they got confused. So some kids did plus 9. No, I mean minus 7x minus 7x. Okay. And then this is not the only way. So then they got negative 9 equals, and then they put 8x. No, this is 1 minus 7x. So if I do the t-chart, that's negative 6x plus 3. See that? Plus 3. And then you do minus 3 both sides. Okay. Then you get negative 6x. And then again, t-chart. Negative 9, negative 3, which is negative 12. Divide by negative 6. X is 2. Positive 2. And there's your answer. There's your answer for this one, all right? Check it out. 2. If you got it right, put a little check. If you set it up, put a check. Woo! Did you get it right? If you got it right, put a little check. Number 11, you do the same thing. What do? We draw the circles. All right, here we go. Draw the circles. Here we go. So the 2x plus 3, there's 4 parts. Where would it fall? Yeah, right here. Now they're what? Side to side. See that? They're side to side. So I'm going to add them, and it's going to equal 180. So this one's a little simple one. Okay. So here we go. 2x plus 10x is 12x plus 36 equals 180. Then what do? My x is on this side, so I need to get rid of the 36 first. Okay, minus 36, both sides. 12x equals 180, take away 36. What is that? 180 take away 36 is 144. Divide by 12. And your x is now 2. What is the value? And there you go. Got it? Check it out. Check it out. See what you did wrong. Correct your mistake. Correct your mistake. Where did you make the mistake? Where did you make the mistake? Bam. All right. Again, in number 12, if you draw the circle, this 8x plus 7 will actually fall right here. So here, they're side to side. So again, add them together equals 180. So let's go ahead and set it up. Ready, set, go. Here we go. 8x plus 7. All right, there you go. Let's set it up. Nice, okay? So now what do we do? What do we do? We go ahead and add these. 8x plus 3x is 11x plus 37 equals 180. Okay? Then what do we do? Minus 37 minus 37. So 11x equals 180 take away 37. What's that? What's 180 take away 37? That's what? 143? Is it? And 143 now divide by 11. And that's what? I need my calculator. 143 divided by 11. 13. So there's your answer. Works out nicely. X equals 13. See where you made your mistake. All right. You might have done the whole thing wrong, the setup wrong. So your X is 13. So at number 13, if you notice, again, I helped you guys out because I didn't do that now. I did that, I think, during the test, right? If you take out this circle and you put it onto the other plane, I guess, the 4x minus 2 would fall right in the corner, and they are diagonal from each other, so that means they're going to be equal to each other. So let's go ahead and do that. So 9x minus 22 equals 4x minus 2. Okay? So there you go. So there you got, what are you going to do? Let's do plus 22 plus 22. You could have done it a different way. You could have done minus 9x or minus 4x or plus 2. But I'm going to do plus 22. So I'm going to have 9x equals 4x plus 20. Because t-chart minus 2 plus 22 is positive 20. Okay? Now there's x on both sides, so I want them on one side and the constant on the other side. So I'm going to have to take out the 4x. I got you. Otherwise, if I take out the 9x, that side will be 0. This side will be 0. And you have to do an extra step. So I'm going to do minus 4x. Divide by 5. X equals 4. Okay? So there's your answer. All right, x is equal to 4. Any questions on those two? Any questions? Preguntas? No. Again, you draw the circle. This 3x minus 4, if I were to take out that circle, it would fall right here. So they are adjacent. They're next to each other. All right, you see that? They're next to each other. So now that means you're going to have to add them, which equals 180. Okay? So then we got 1x plus 3x is 4x. And 24 minus 4 is 20 equals 180. Then all I have to do is subtract 20. Check your work. You got it right. If you're doing that correctly, all right. But see, everybody would have done it differently. This one you should have done it this way. 4x equals 160. Divide by 4, and your x is 40, 40. So if you got the answer right, put a check. You did the setup right, put a check. All right? And there you go. There's that one. And the last one, okay? The last one, what are we going to do? All right, let's go ahead and do this one. Ready? Here we go. All right, the last one. Here we go. So again, the circle. See, circle, circle. They're going to fall right on top of each other. So that means that they're going to be equal to each other. Here we go. Vamos. Equal to each other. All right, here we go. Here we go. Are we ready? 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 Here we go. All right, ready for the last one? Ah. All right, so go ahead and try to do that one. Oh, I mean, all right, vamos, vamos, vamos. Here we go. All right, so what do we do? Now, some of you guys, again, you did minus 6x. Let's go ahead and do that. Minus 6x. That'll cancel, gives you 21, equals 2x minus 6x. So let's go ahead and do a T-chart. Negative wins by 4x plus 3. Okay. Then what do? I got to take away the 3. So be careful with that. This is where you guys got confused. You put a positive 4x. Take away 3. So it's negative 4x equals 21 take away 3 is what? 8. Wait, did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Hold on. 18. What did I do wrong? Hold on. Let me pause it. So there you go. So it was a negative 21. So this is your negative 21. I had to put positive. So then that's divided by negative 4. So that's 1. And then negative divided by negative is positive. So your x is 6. Okay? So there you go. Find out where you made the mistake. Ah, right there. You know, I forgot to do this. I forgot to do that. All right? And so that's basically it. Let me go ahead and take this out, the recording, because we're done with this one. All right. So that's the 15, 14, and 15 were actually extra credit.